Hello and welcome everyone. In today's video, we are going to learn about variable and data types in Excel VBA. So at first, we need to know what is variable. Till now in our videos, we have learned how to write some basic codes in Excel VBA. But if we need to store some data in system, in the code, then we need to use the variables. Okay. So variables can store some data. And what is data type? Data type is which type of data we are going to store on the variable. Okay. So to declare any variable in our codes, we need to start with DIM. Okay. So DIM stands for dimension. Okay. We will learn about that in our videos, in practical videos. Okay. Here we will learn about data types. So basically in Excel VBA, there are 4 types of data mainly used. Those are numbers, string, boolean and objects. You can see the Excel screen now, and you can see a table exists here with data types. So here our first data type is byte. It can store number type data and it's occupied 1 byte storage on our system, and we can store 0 to 255 number on the data type. But we cannot store any negative number on the byte data type. So next is integer. Integer type takes 2 byte storage on our system. Okay. And it can store this type of negative numbers from 32,768 to 32,767 numbers. Okay. It's also number type data. But here are some limitations we can see. If we need to store more data, more numbers, then we can use long type data. Long data type takes 4 byte on our system. Okay. And it stores a large number of data like 2 billion negative to positive. Till now we have discussed like byte, integer and long. These 3 data types can store only whole number. It can't store any decimal places. But if we need to store a number with decimal place, then we can use the single data type. So single decimal places takes 4 bytes on our system, and it can store number up to 5 decimal places. But it cannot store a large number with decimal places. If we have some large number with decimal places, then we can use the double data type. Okay. So it takes 8 byte on our system, and it can store a large number with decimal places. Okay. So if we need to store a small number, then we can use single type data, and if we need to use any large number with decimal place, then we can use the double type data. Both stores decimal places data. Okay. So next is long. This is also number type data. If we have a large number that is exceeding the limit of long, then we can use the long. But it has only one restriction. It needs 64-bit operating system. Otherwise, you cannot use the long type data. You can see the large number of negative to positive number here. Approximate 19 digits of number from negative to positive you can store on the long type data. So next is long PTR. This is a different type of data type. This is a number type data also, but according to our operating system, it takes storage and it stores data. Like if we have 32-bit operating system, then the long PTR variable with takes 4 bytes of storage, and it will act as long data type, this long data type. Okay. And if we have 64-bit operating system, then it will act as long type data, and it will take 8 bytes of storage. Okay. So in both in 32-bit and 64-bit, the same variable will work with different functions. Next is currency. For currency, we can use this variable. Okay. It takes 8 bytes storage on our system, and it will store a large number of currency, you can see, from negative to positive numbers. So till now we have learned about number type data on Excel VBA. Now we will learn about string type data. So here if you need to store some string, some text, then we will use the string type data. But it not occupied fixed storage. It will take 10 bytes plus 2 bytes per character, and a large number of characters we can store on this data type. Approximate 2 billion characters we can store on this data type. Okay. So we will discuss about that on later videos. Next is boolean. Boolean has only 2 values like true and false, and it takes 2 bytes of data on our system. And next is date. Date can store some dates and it takes 8 bytes data on our system. You can see the minimum date is, the smallest date is 1st January 100 and the largest date, maximum date is 31st December 9999. In this large range, we can store any date on the date type data. Next is object. So what is object basically? In Excel worksheet, workbook, a range, all are object. We can also store this workbook worksheet on a variable. Okay, this is called object. It takes 4 bytes of data on our system. Next and last data type of our list is variant. When we are not sure about our data that it will be string or number or something, then we can use the variant. Okay, variant will take care of it and it will assign the correct data type according to our data. It's occupied 16 bytes on our system. Okay, so here we have discussed about some possible data types which are commonly used in VBA course. So that was the data types of the Excel VBA. I will share this file with you. You can download it from the description. So if you like this video, put a thumbs up here. If you are new to this channel, hit subscribe button followed by bell icon. We will meet in a new video. Till then, keep learning and keep practicing.